Hey YouTube, it's David here, and I got my Anti-Monster Chaos deck list for you. With that being said, let's go on with the deck list. Alright, here we go. I got the Chaos Engine Blackluster Soldier and Chaos Sorcerer. Torgue Engine. I got two Torguides. I got Sangan, and I'm gonna say it, Torbus. Okay, now let me talk about Torbus real quick. For my deck, I chose Torbus over the Knight Assailant. Why? Because I'm going to use Torbus' effect more than Knight Assailant's effect. I have plenty of destruction in my deck. I don't need the Knight Assailant destruction. I'd rather make more use of Torbus' effect. And usually I'll go Torbus and then detach Torguide first and then detach Torbus, get the effect to put this back in the deck. Or I can disrupt my opponent's graveyard if they have Graphas or Nihilus the Alias, or whatever card I want to disrupt. If I do draw this dead, it does suck, but I have Allure of Darkness, so I can banish it when I don't need it, or I can slow Xyz into it, or at the very worst, I'll just have to set it and just use it as chaos food, and or disrupt my opponent's graveyard just if I had to set it. So it's actually not bad. I do like it, actually, so it's working for me. I wouldn't recommend to most people, so that's why I'm using Torbus. Triple T King, not 2, 3. This card is so good. It's the nuts against heroes. It's really good if you're going first. It's a good stun factor against your opponent. And with everyone using Torguides, you know, negate it. It's a 1900 beat stick. It's a light. With Insectors, people playing less Insectors, this card just got way better. Double Doom Cow. I've tried running 3, but then it wasn't really working out as consistently as I wanted it to be, so I decided to drop 1 and run 2 instead. And 2's been working out much better. It's not being so cluttery. It's a dark. It gets over 1900 beat sticks. Baits out Veilers, negates scores, baits out Maxi. I mean, I have so much utilization for this card. And 1 Kaiku. Get my opponent's field open, poke in with Kaiku, and really fuck up their strategies. The Kaiku is really good this format. 1 Spear Reaper. I'm still messing around with this. This should work out really nice. It's been working out well against rabbits and pretty much rabbit for the most part, and I can Xyz with it, slash card from opponent's hand, and Spirit Reaper attacking it directly hurts like a bitch. 1 Tsukiyomi. I wouldn't recommend this in everyone's decks. Since I do run an anti-monster chaos deck, I can just slip this in really good. It fits in nicely. It's a dark. I can run over Thunder King, run over Monarchs. You can even set it, and your opponent attacks it, effect still goes off, or bait out Veiler, might control the rank 4 and Xyz with it. I mean, yeah, Xyz for the rank 4. 1 Gores. Gores is awesome. Gores is amazing. You have an open field, opponent's bad, attacks you, drop it. And use a token to Xyz, I mean, no, not Xyz, sorry, Synchro. Deed to War Lady. I love this card. My brother plays it in his hero deck, and it works out really nice. Not many people actually play this card, so they're not going to see it when you set it. They're going to think, oh, man, it's a Snowman Eater, or it's da-da-da. They get a wrong read. Attack with Log even, punish them, banish. Double Veiler. Trying to get an Ultra Run. But, there's really no need to main deck 3 now, so Double Veiler is working out really nice. It's light. Synchro with it. Stop Torguide plays. I mean, Veiler is still really good. Do not stop using Veiler. In other words, keep using it. 1 Gale. I love this card. The Shrink effect. It's a level 3. It's a dark. Synchro with it. I've had a lot of success with Gale, and there's no reason why I shouldn't run it. It's my personal choice, so that's why I like to use it. One Darkroom Dragon. This card has been working out really nice. It does suck when I have more than 3 darks, but I do get it in most of my games. I would say 80% of the games I drop this guy, and I usually win. I wouldn't say I always win, but I usually win. And if it's a dead draw, I can allure it away, or I can hold off onto it and slow play my opponent so I can get enough darks in there. And one Honest. I got plenty of lights, so Honest fits right in there. And if I have to overlay with it, I can do that to level 4. Alright, here we go. Spell cards. Triple MST. A lot of backer heavy decks. The top 3 decks are pretty much Dark Worlds, Rabbits, and Heroes. So a lot of backer heavy decks. Can't go wrong with triple MST. Trinity, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and Monster Born. This card should have been banned. I don't know why they didn't ban it. With Barnack out of the picture, I don't know why they just didn't bring back Premature Burial. But I do see Premature Burial getting back and this getting banned. One Avarice. Since I'm not banishing a whole bunch of cards, I can make this live most of my games. And if you target some Ixies, you're pretty much you're plussing like really hard. Recycling your tour guides. You know, not much to say about Avarice. One Book. One Duality. And one Allure. Like I said about Allure, if I have dead draws in my hand, like the Tour Bus or Dark Arm, I can allure it away or speed up my deck. Gets my power cards faster. One Smashing Ground. One Mind Control. One Mirror Force. I got one Compulsory. Solemn Judgment. 2 Starlight Road. Most people run 1. I personally like to run 3. There are some duels where I can go passive, and there are some duels where I go really aggressive. So what I like about Starlight Road is I can just set 2 of these and then punish them if they heavy me. If I want to go aggressive, like I said earlier, I can just go summon No Fear, and then No Fear of Torrential, No Fear of Mirror Force, and just if they're dumb enough to play Torrential, you know, rip it and win. Always love the Starlight Road. It's my personal favorite. 2 Bottomless. Not much to say about Bottomless. It's a really good card. 2 Dimensional Prison. Sansa Monster if you don't have the Dimensional Prison. I love this card. And I don't have Warning because, 1, I don't have Warning, and I don't actually have room for Warning. So, I'm still working the extra deck, but here's what I got so far. I got 2 Cyber Dragons, 1 Kaiku, 2 Fossil Dinos. Let's see, 2 Gemini Imps, 1 Jujitsu Master, random GB matchup, or if I had to go really defensive, then I'll use Jujitsu. 2 Forbidden Lances, 2 World Decrees, 1 Chain Disappearance, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, and Crevice into the Dark Dimension. And, oh, I have this card. I'm not sure if I can fit this in, but it's Protector of the Sanctuary. I'm not so sure about this card. I had to playtest with it, but it's good against random if Exodia decks do get more popular, then I'm definitely going to side this in. You can summon this into 4 back rows and then heavy them, because it's most likely going to be a bunch of draw cards. And if it's some burn cards, you know, it'll probably only be like 1 or 2. Actually not bad against Dark Worlds either, so like I said, if Exodia decks get more popular, I'm definitely going to run that. So that was my deck list. Still have to keep playtesting for the next format. I'm really excited for the next format. From playtesting, I've been figuring out my playstyle a little bit more, and I've been really liking it. Still perfecting the deck. I wouldn't say the deck is perfect, but for the most part I like it. I'm really excited to start the first duel of the next format officially when I go into locals on Sunday for Concord. So watch out. I've been losing to a lot of Insector players and Wind-Up players from the last format, and I want to come back so hard with the vengeance. And with this deck, I'm really confident I can at least top in the top 16. I want to win some prizes, so I'm excited for that. There's definitely some cards that people will question, and if they, I'll definitely take into consideration what they offer. But if it doesn't fit my playstyle, I won't. Of course, I won't do it. If it does, then I'll see what I can do to make some changes. A lot of people will tell you what to run. A lot of people will tell you what to take out, and don't straight up listen to what they say and do what they say. Ask them questions. Why do you want me to take this out? Why do you want me to add this in? Because more than likely their playstyle is different than yours. So maybe, okay, I can go very basic in explaining it. I can take one person, a very conservative player, and then I can take a really aggressive player. Do you think they're both going to have, let's say they both play a chaos deck, like the same one I have. Do you think both of them will have the same success as I do? No. I play this deck passive aggressive. If I give this to the straight up aggressive player, he's gonna fail some of his duels because some of his draws will be conservative, and if I hand this to the conservative player, he will lose some of the duels because some of these hands that you get presented with, you have to go really aggressive. So that's just really basic. Like I said, if someone offers you any suggestions, ask them for clarification and see if it can fit in your playstyle. And also ask them questions like, what is your opinion on this card? What is your experience on this card? I am a conservative player, or I'm an aggressive player, and just go from there and see what you can work out. It takes a lot of playtesting to figure out what works and what doesn't work. It's really the best thing you can do because there's so much you can learn just from experience. So that's pretty much all I have to say for now, and I'll see you guys next time.